Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I had to come on here and give my take and my 2 cents. But as of February 20th, 2019, Jussie Smollet was indicted for disorderly conduct for staging a hate crime and filing a false police report. Now, I did a little poking around, meaning I Googled some shit. According to Wikipedia, this is not the first time he's done this. According to Wikipedia, in 2007, he was charged with a misdemeanor where he pleaded no contest. This is because in Los Angeles, he pleaded no contest to providing the police with false information pertaining to a DUI. So basically, he gave them a fake name without a driver's license, and his blood alcohol level was over the legal limit. And he pleaded no contest, and so, yeah, it's not the first time he's done it. But let's get to this story. All right, so if you guys don't remember, January 22nd of this year, 2019, he allegedly got a life-threatening letter with a stick figure on it hanging from a tree with a gun pointed at it, and it said Smollet Jussie. Really weird that his name is spelled so professionally. Smollet, comma, Jussie, you will die. And it says MAGA on it as well. And there's also a white crushed substance on it. We found out that it was Tylenol later. And then we later find out, January 29, 2019, Smollet Jussie was allegedly attacked in the morning in the 300 block of East Lower North Water Street in Chicago. And it was set up to look like a hate crime, and we later find out that he just basically did all this shit for a raise. So Smollet told the police he was attacked by two men in ski masks who shouted, they shouted corny shit like this is MAGA country. Now, the shit is corny because we later found out that Smollet is a drug addict, and this is why this shit is country, because it made sense to his high ass. So they shouted stuff like, this is MAGA country, as well as racial and homophobic slurs, and they are so racist and homophobic while they're watching Empire with pretty much all black cast, because they apparently recognized him. So they beat the hell out of him, put a noose around his neck, and they poured an unknown substance on him. Okay, so the timeline goes, he called the police around 2:30, and the police arrived at 2:40, where Smollet was, he still had the noose around his neck. And he also asked the police to turn off their body cams, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you would ask them to cut off their body cams. So that probably raised a red flag to the police right there. Anyway, the story goes public. But he claimed that, it was probably because of his criticism of the Trump administration. But after this, the story went public, and politicians and celebrities and even people from the Trump administration tweeted their outrage and support of Smollet. So the Chicago Police Department, they went on an investigation, and, I got to give it to YouTube, because y'all kept saying something don't sound right about this, something just is not making sense, and some people were being a little naive and still trying to just go with the whole support him thing blindly. And I know it sucks that it seems like, some people get charged and others don't, but we're not going to get into that. This was still very wrong. So we find out that the two supposed MAGA members were two Nigerian brothers, Osundario and Olabinjo. One of them worked on the Empire set with him, and this same one was a personal trainer to him and his drug addict. So he was a lot. So we find out that Smollet paid him $3,500 in a check. And he claims, now he's claiming that it wasn't an attack fee, it was a training fee. So, yeah. Okay, so he wanted a raise, and from what he wanted a raise, and from what I found from Fox Business News, he makes about $20,000 per episode. So I'm calculating, doing a rough estimate in my head. It's probably about $320,000, $360,000 a year if he did 16 episodes. I'm not exactly sure of how many episodes he would do, but not bad money for only like 3 or 4 months worth of work. Even though some actors get paid a hell of a lot more. But the main two characters on the show, which are Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard, they're getting paid about $175,000 a show, which in my brain, so if you did about 16 shows, it would be about $2.8 million, somewhere around there. I know what people are thinking, you know what I'm saying? He had a mental illness. He don't have a mental illness. He got a high illness. This motherfucker was high. He was high, and I know he was high because he was going around giving interviews saying stupid shit like I'm the gay Tupac. Listen, you high. He's narcissistic, and he is a drug addict, okay? And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I know two wrongs don't make a right. I know y'all are like, there have been a lot of white people out here filing false police reports. Some people, like I said, are going to get charged, and some are not. You're going to have to fight for what you want. So, you know, protest, do what you do best. But this shit was wrong. And this shit was high. And there's some people out here saying even more ignorant stuff. You know, like, I feel like I be getting on here ranting. But some people are out here saying even more ignorant stuff. Like, you know, how are white people going to look at us? Who cares? Who cares? An individual did something really stupid. Something that he's probably been doing his whole life. He did something really stupid. So I don't really know how they're going to look at everybody else, but me as an individual, I would never tell a lie that big. And furthermore, there are better ways to ask for a raise from your boss. Like, you're supposed to put it in writing. If you don't know how to ask for a raise, you can go even like on Google search, and you can search ways to ask for a raise. Put it in writing, and you tell them why you deserve this raise, you know. And it sucks for Jussie because now I heard that they were going to write his character off, you know, later, probably at the end of the season or next season. But from what I see now, they already took his ass up out of the episode. You see what I'm saying? My thing is this: you were not even the main character. So you were replaceable. So you didn't, you know, if you wanted more money, you really only worked on Empire maybe about 3 or 4 months out of the year. Most of those actors, like Taraji P., you know, she was just in a movie, What Men Want. She played Proud Mary. She, you know, they go on and they do stuff outside. The one guy who was on Empire, he was in the New Edition store. They go on, they do other projects because people work more than 3 to 4 months out of the year. Now, from what I do know, Jussie did have a record deal, but wasn't nobody buying his damn records, which sucks. So, I know people are probably going to try to come back and be like, you know, well, he's a gay man. There's plenty of gay roles in Hollywood. So there was no shortage of work for him. You claim to be the gay Tupac. Get out there and work. Even I know you had to be high to say that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. I got some other shit coming up. I got to make some more videos, and I'm working on those, and they should be out by tonight or tomorrow. So thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl, Liz the One. Y'all can let me know what you think down below. If he had a mental illness, let me know down below. I try to comment back to everybody, or, you know, acknowledge that I saw their post. So let's just get the dialogue popping. Let's talk about it. Did he have a mental illness, or is he just full of shit? I mean, to me, in my personal opinion, this sounds like somebody that's just high, because we find out that one of these Nigerian brothers is his drug dealer, his personal trainer. They worked on the set together. So it just sounds like a high motherfucker with narcissistic tendencies. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just feels like he can never be wrong, and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Who the hell goes this far to ask for a raise? Most people, if they feel like they're not appreciated at their jobs and they're not getting a raise, they go find a job that pays them more money. You know? Anyway, that's just what I think. You guys, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV again. Like I said, make sure you like, share, comment, all that good stuff down below. Peace out.